Have you ever considered the incredible power your mind holds over your physical well-being? We often think of our bodies and minds as separate entities, but the truth is far more interconnected. Our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions have a profound impact on our physical health, shaping everything from our energy levels to our susceptibility to illness. This mind-body connection is not a new concept. It has been recognized for centuries in ancient healing traditions. Now, modern science is catching up, providing concrete evidence to support what ancient wisdom has always known. Emerging research in fields like neuroscience, epigenetics, and quantum physics is revealing the intricate ways in which our thoughts and emotions influence our biology. We are beginning to understand that we are not simply victims of our genes or our environment. We have the power to influence our health and well-being through the power of our minds. Leading the charge in this exciting field of mind-body medicine is Dr. Joe Dispenza, a chiropractor, researcher, and author who has dedicated his life to understanding the intricate workings of the brain and its ability to heal the body. Dr. Dispenza's work draws from a unique blend of scientific disciplines, including neuroscience, epigenetics, and quantum physics, to provide a comprehensive understanding of how our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs impact our physical reality. He has developed powerful techniques that combine meditation, visualization, and emotional regulation to help individuals reprogram their subconscious minds and unlock their innate healing abilities. Joining Dr. Dispenza in this exploration of the mind-body connection are other visionary thought leaders who are pushing the boundaries of conventional medicine. Pioneers like Dr. Bruce Lipton, a renowned cell biologist, and Gregg Braden, a researcher bridging ancient wisdom with modern science, offer their unique perspectives on how our beliefs and emotions shape our biology. Dr. Lipton's groundbreaking research on the cellular level reveals that our genes are not fixed blueprints, but are constantly influenced by our thoughts and beliefs. Gregg Braden delves into the power of heart-brain coherence, emphasizing the importance of aligning our thoughts and emotions to create a harmonious state of being. Together, these experts provide a rich tapestry of knowledge and practical tools to help us understand and harness the incredible power of the mind to heal our bodies. Their work is empowering individuals to take control of their health and well-being, moving beyond the limitations of traditional medical models and embracing a more holistic approach to healing. As we delve deeper into their insights and techniques, you will discover that you are not a passive bystander in the journey of your health, but an active participant with the power to create profound transformation.
Dr. Dispenza often refers to the intricate connection between the mind and body as a continuous loop. It's not a one-way street where the mind simply dictates to the body. Instead, they are in constant communication, influencing and shaping each other. Every thought we have triggers a cascade of chemical reactions in the brain, releasing neurotransmitters that influence our mood, energy levels, and even our immune response. These chemical messengers don't just stay in the brain, they travel throughout the body, impacting every cell and system. For example, when we experience chronic stress, our bodies release cortisol, a hormone that, while beneficial in short bursts, can wreak havoc on our health over time. Prolonged exposure to cortisol can suppress the immune system, disrupt sleep patterns, and contribute to a range of health problems from heart disease to anxiety. Conversely, when we cultivate positive emotions like joy, gratitude, and love, our brains release endorphins, dopamine, and other feel-good chemicals that promote relaxation, reduce pain, and boost our overall sense of well-being. This mind-body loop works both ways. Just as our thoughts and emotions influence our physical state can also influence our thoughts and emotions. Have you ever noticed how your mood improves after a good workout or a walk in nature? Physical activity releases endorphins, which have mood-boosting effects. Similarly, practicing mindfulness techniques like meditation or deep breathing can calm the nervous system, reducing stress hormones and promoting a sense of peace and well-being. Understanding this dynamic interplay between the mind and body is crucial for harnessing the power of our minds to heal. By becoming aware of our thoughts and emotions and learning to manage them effectively, we can positively influence our physical health and well-being. It's not about suppressing negative thoughts or emotions. It's about developing a conscious awareness of them and choosing to focus on thoughts and emotions that empower us and support our overall health. For years, the prevailing scientific view held that our genes dictated our destiny, that we were essentially hardwired from birth with a predetermined set of health outcomes. However, the burgeoning field of epigenetics is revolutionizing our understanding of how our genes work, revealing that we have far more control over our health than we previously thought. Epigenetics explores how environmental factors and lifestyle choices can actually switch genes on or off, influencing how our genes are expressed without altering the underlying DNA sequence. Dr. Bruce Lipton, a cell biologist and a leading voice in the field of epigenetics, challenges the deterministic view of genes, proposing instead that our beliefs and perceptions play a pivotal role in shaping our genetic expression. He posits that our cells are constantly receiving signals from their environment, and our thoughts and beliefs act as filters, influencing how our cells interpret and respond to these signals. In essence, our minds have the power to influence the very activity of our genes. This groundbreaking understanding has profound implications for our health and well-being. It suggests that we are not simply victims of our genetic inheritance, but active participants in shaping our genetic destiny. By adopting a healthy lifestyle, managing stress effectively, and cultivating positive beliefs and emotions, we can create an internal environment that supports optimal gene expression and promotes health and longevity. In other words, we have the power to rewrite our genetic predispositions through our choices and our mindset. This empowering message of epigenetics aligns perfectly with Dr. Dispenza's teachings on the mind-body connection. Both emphasize the incredible capacity we have to influence our health and well-being by making conscious choices that support our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Our genes are not our destiny, they are more like a blueprint that we can modify and enhance through our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Delving even deeper into the science behind the mind-body connection takes us into the realm of quantum physics, a field that explores the nature of reality at its most fundamental level. Quantum physics reveals that the universe is not a collection of separate objects, but a web of interconnected energy fields. This interconnectedness extends to us as well. We are not isolated entities, but part of this vast quantum field, constantly interacting and exchanging energy with our surroundings. One of the most intriguing aspects of quantum physics is the concept of superposition, which states that a particle can exist in multiple states simultaneously until it is observed or measured. This challenges our classical understanding of reality, where objects have fixed properties independent of the observer. In the quantum world, the act of observation influences the outcome. This has profound implications for understanding consciousness and its role in shaping reality. While seemingly abstract, these quantum principles have direct relevance to the mind-body connection. If our thoughts and intentions can influence the behavior of particles at the subatomic level, imagine the impact they can have on our bodies, which are essentially complex organizations of energy and matter. Gregg Braden, a researcher and author who bridges science and spirituality, suggests that our thoughts and emotions generate electromagnetic fields that interact with the quantum field, influencing the very fabric of reality. This quantum perspective offers a tantalizing glimpse into the immense power of our minds to influence our health and well-being. If we can learn to harness the principles of quantum physics, consciously directing our thoughts and intentions, we may be able to tap into a wellspring of healing potential that extends far beyond the limits of our current understanding.
Imagine your life as a movie. Every day, you wake up and play the same character, following a familiar script. You have the same thoughts, react in the same ways, and experience the same emotions. This repetitive cycle, while comfortable, can keep us stuck in a rut, preventing us from experiencing the fullness of our potential and even impacting our health. Dr. Dispenza suggests that this predictable pattern stems from our subconscious mind, which operates on autopilot, replaying learned behaviors and beliefs without our conscious awareness. From a young age, we begin to form neural pathways based on our experiences and interactions with the world. These pathways, like well-trodden paths in a forest, become our default mode of thinking, feeling, and behaving. The problem is that many of these subconscious programs are created from past experiences, often rooted in fear, limitation, or trauma. We may not even be aware of these limiting beliefs, yet they can silently sabotage our best efforts to create lasting change in our lives, including our health. Consider a person who constantly worries about their health. They may have experienced a health scare in the past or witnessed a loved one struggle with illness, creating a subconscious belief that they are vulnerable to disease. This belief, even if not consciously acknowledged, can generate chronic stress and anxiety, weakening the immune system and making them more susceptible to illness. Their body is literally responding to their thoughts and beliefs, perpetuating a cycle of fear and ill health. Breaking free from these subconscious programs requires us to become conscious of the unconscious, to shine a light on the hidden beliefs and patterns that are driving our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. It's about recognizing that we are not our thoughts. We are the awareness behind the thoughts. We have the power to choose which thoughts we entertain, which beliefs we empower, and ultimately, which reality we create for ourselves. While the familiarity of our subconscious programs can be comforting, clinging to predictable patterns can come at a cost. When we operate on autopilot, we miss out on opportunities for growth, expansion, and healing. Our bodies, designed for adaptation and resilience, thrive on novelty and challenge. When we remain stagnant in our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, our bodies reflect this stagnation, potentially manifesting as physical or emotional distress. Think of a time when you stepped outside your comfort zone, challenged yourself with something new, or experienced a shift in perspective. Perhaps you traveled to a new country, started a new hobby, or faced a fear you had been avoiding. These experiences, while potentially uncomfortable initially, likely brought about a sense of aliveness, growth, and new possibilities. They shook things up, disrupted the predictable patterns, and created space for something new to emerge. The same principle applies to our health. When we break free from the confines of our routine thoughts and behaviors, we create an environment where healing can occur. This doesn't mean we need to make drastic changes overnight. Even small shifts in our daily routines, thought patterns, or emotional responses can have a ripple effect, creating subtle yet profound shifts in our overall well-being. Consider incorporating simple yet powerful practices into your daily life. Try a new form of exercise. Experiment with a different type of cuisine. Engage in conversations that challenge your perspectives, or explore a new creative outlet. These small acts of disruption can interrupt the predictable patterns, awaken your senses, and create a fertile ground for growth, transformation, and healing. Embrace the unknown and watch as your body responds with renewed vitality and resilience. If our lives are like movies and we are the directors, then we have the power to rewrite the script. We don't have to be bound by the limiting beliefs, negative emotions, or unhealthy habits of the past. We can choose to create a new narrative, one that reflects our deepest desires for health, happiness, and fulfillment. This process of rewriting our story begins with becoming aware of the current script we are living by, and then consciously choosing to make changes. Start by paying attention to your thoughts throughout the day. What are the recurring themes? Are your thoughts mostly positive or negative? Are you dwelling on past hurts or worrying about the future? Or are you present and engaged in the current moment? Once you have a better understanding of your thought patterns, you can begin to challenge and reframe negative or limiting thoughts. For example, if you notice a recurring thought like, "I'm not healthy enough," try reframing it to something more empowering, such as, "I am committed to making choices that support my health and well-being." It's not about denying challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It's about consciously choosing to focus on thoughts that empower you and support your desired outcomes. Remember, our thoughts influence our emotions, which in turn influence our behaviors and ultimately, our reality. By consciously choosing to focus on thoughts that are aligned with health, happiness, and well-being, we create a ripple effect that extends outward, influencing every aspect of our lives. We become the authors of our own stories, the creators of our own reality, and the healers of our own bodies.
In our fast-paced, information-saturated world, our minds are constantly bombarded with stimuli, pulling us in countless directions. It's no wonder that many of us feel overwhelmed, disconnected, and out of touch with our inner selves. We live in a state of perpetual doing, rarely taking the time to simply be. Yet, it is in the stillness, in the space between thoughts, that we access the immense healing power within us. Meditation offers a sanctuary from the external chaos, a way to turn off the outside noise and tune into the wisdom of our bodies. Meditation is often misunderstood as a practice reserved for monks or spiritual seekers, something esoteric or difficult to achieve. However, meditation is simply a practice of focused attention, a way to train the mind to become more present, aware, and less reactive to the constant stream of thoughts and emotions. It's about creating a space of stillness within, where we can observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, allowing them to arise and pass like clouds in the sky. Dr. Dispenza describes meditation not merely as a relaxation technique, but as a powerful tool for personal transformation. He teaches that meditation is about more than just calming the mind. It's about changing the energy and information we are transmitting into the field around us. When we meditate, we shift our brainwave states, moving from the beta waves of our active thinking mind into the slower alpha and theta waves associated with deep relaxation, creativity, and heightened awareness. This shift in brainwave activity allows us to access the subconscious mind, the storehouse of our beliefs, memories, and habits. It's in this state of deep relaxation and receptivity that we can begin to reprogram our subconscious minds, replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones, releasing old emotional patterns, and planting the seeds for healing and transformation.
Meditation changes the brain's structure, reducing stress and boosting immunity.
It cultivates inner peace and taps into our innate healing abilities.
Embrace meditation for overall well-being. Visualization directs the mind's power, creating a vivid, multisensory experience.
Imagine yourself healthy and vibrant. Your body responds as if it's real.
Visualization can profoundly impact your health. Real stories show the power of mind-body medicine.
People have rewritten their health narratives, transcending limitations.
These stories inspire us to believe in our healing potential. Sarah's resilience and belief in healing transformed her life.
Through meditation and visualization, she overcame MS symptoms.
Her story is a beacon of hope. Mark's journey shows mind-body medicine healing trauma.
Meditation helped him overcome PTSD and find peace.
His story highlights the human spirit's resilience. Healing inspires others, creating a ripple effect.
Mind-body practices are reshaping healthcare and communities.
This collective shift is a paradigm change. Apply mind-body principles to your life.
The power to heal resides within you.
Embark on a journey of self-discovery and health. Small changes can lead to profound shifts.
Practice mindfulness, visualization, and positive thinking.
Nourish your body and mind for optimal health. You are the architect of your well-being.
Embrace the mind's power to shape your reality.
Begin your journey to wholeness today.